Welcome, fans. We're about ready to kick off the new season here. Long awaited. We got Leo Dravelin here.
And Kurt Beinlich.
Announcing tonight's home meet. We are wrestling here in Hudson. It's the Raiders versus the Mustangs from Menomonie. We're going to start at 126, and we're excited, especially after not being able to get together like this last year. Hope you all at home enjoy it too. So we're going to get started here in a minute and enjoy.
Should be a good match. Menomonie's got a lot of returning Big Rivers all team, first team, second team, third team wrestlers. Hudson graduated quite a few guys, so it should be a good matchup.
We did. We graduated quite a few. Menomonie, is always pretty solid. As long as I can remember, they've been good at wrestling. Of course, every year is a little up, little down. So looking forward to it. Last year, actually, the score was 59-21, but looking back, you take away some forfeits, and that match was a lot closer. So we'll see what happens this year. They've got another year of experience. So do we, but with our seniors gone, it could really change things. So.
Yeah. So looking at last year's Big Rivers Conference Wrestling all-conference team, we're returning 4 for Hudson. 1 first-teamer, 1 second-teamer, and two third-teamers. Menomonie's got 7 returning. 1 first-teamer, 3 second-teamers, and 3 third-teamers. So Menomonie's got a lot coming back. We graduated 6 Big Rivers first, second, or third-teamers last year. Menomonie only graduated 2. So
yeah,
it's going to be a good challenge for Hudson tonight.
It is. I think the one thing that came up here today that we just found out, I think you told me about it, is one of the stars for Menomonie, Kellen. I think he's not competing tonight because of COVID. So that's definitely going to take them down a little bit. So we'll see how that turns out for them. Maybe they'll be able to fill the hole. So
it looks like there's a couple of forfeits in the middle of the lineup for Menomonie that they'll have to recover from.
Yeah, and it happens. So be interested to see how they play it. You never know what's going to happen, and coaches move wrestlers around and fill holes and move people up. So it's always interesting. I know Coach Hanson is pretty good at that. So. Yeah. Always keeps you on your toes. He likes to be competitive. So.
And speaking of Hanson's, a pretty big blow to the Hudson team this year. Returning senior captain Jacob Hanson, returning state place winner, had a great summer wrestling freestyle and Greco, and hurt his knee out in Fargo and is not going to be in the lineup.
Yeah, to say huge, that's an understatement. It's that's one of our true hammers, and we're definitely going to miss him. He was a great kid to watch, fun, always took it down to the wire, so I'm definitely going to miss announcing it. We're going to have him on, I think, here in a little bit, ask him to come up and talk to us and share some of his thoughts and where he's at with stuff, so we'll get to hear from him. But, yeah, he is going to be so missed, and we just wish the best for him here, as time goes on and he heals and recovers. So hopefully we hear great things from him, though, in the future. So.
Yeah, so looking at last year's Big Rivers All-Conference team, the first team, Hudson had what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We had six guys on the All-Conference team, and 4 of those have graduated.
4 of those have graduated. Looking at the list here, I see that Hank Gerke, he's over at Eau Claire, and he is wrestling for Eau Claire. I've actually seen him a couple weekends here at different tournaments when I was there for my oldest son at lacrosse. So it's fun to, it's a small world when you get into wrestling, and it's fun to see him. I also know, I don't know if he's listed what team he made, but Matt Faya, he's he made second team. He was over at Point Wrestling,
right.
And I know he wrestled a couple weekends ago. So.
Yeah, so graduating from last year's All-Conference, first team All-Conference, A.J. Henn is gone. Peter Hanson is off at lacrosse, and Peter was the Big Rivers wrestler of the year last year.
Yeah,
so.
wrestler of the year, huge accomplishment there. That's just a lot of work that goes into that, and to be recognized by all the coaches is a great honor. So.
So in addition to AJ and Peter, then Hank Gerke and Ben Stelzner all graduated. So we had two coming back with Jacob and Ethan Winkleman, and unfortunately the only one in the lineup tonight will be Ethan.
Yep. So it'll be interesting to see. We got some good young talent out there, and we're going to start at 126. Hudson's coming out here. Looks like they're pretty well warmed up.
And good numbers this year. I've been in the wrestling room, and I think we've got 39 kids out on the wrestling team. So it's good numbers, and I think as the team gets experience during the year, I think they'll. I think just the number of wrestlers they have is gonna prove to be a good thing for Hudson.
No, I know. I think last year we were down, so I think having good numbers this year definitely helps, and it's just going to make our program stronger. You need numbers to be able to compete at a high level. So one thing I like about this year is we have some pretty good experience at from the freshman class.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to show up over the next year or two, 3 years, definitely when they get to be seniors if they continue. That's just going to make us for a pretty strong, good team. So.
Yeah, and I know one of the premier matches everybody's looking forward to tonight is at 106 with Liam Neitzel from Hudson wrestling Brayton Casey from Menomonie.
Well, I know a lot of people are watching that match because, everybody in our section is going to be watching that match because that could be easily, definitely a regional finals, maybe even a sectional finals. So that is a huge match. They wrestled this summer, I know, in freestyle Greco. They split that, so. It'll be interesting to see how that match is played, and beginning of the season things change, so see how that turns out.
Yeah, so Liam's coming in as a freshman. Casey's a sophomore. Liam's an All-American.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Took 8th place at the national tournament out in Fargo this summer, so have high hopes for Liam coming into the lineup.
Definitely. Let's hope everybody stays healthy, of course, and I'm excited to watch him wrestle. I've been part of his growing up a little bit. My son and his son are friends, so he's a great kid, and excited to see what he can do out there on the mat.
So when you get to see the little guys come out, and you got a state champ wrestling an All-American, that's a pretty good start.
Yes, it is. It is. So excited to kick this off this year. Last year, not having people in the stands really, and being just confined.
Different year.
Yeah, it's a lot different. It's like we had wrestling last year, but we didn't. So I'm definitely excited. We're gonna get started here in a second. Captains were out. Looks like they had Jake and Riley Stelzner out there for Hudson. Who do we got for coaches? You know them probably better than I do.
Yeah, so Chris Hanson is coaching as he has for a number of years. So head coach Chris Hanson, and Adam Kaufman has been assistant for a number of years as well. But we got new assistants this year with Nick Larson, who was a state place winner for Hudson.
A little bit of history there.
Kyle Reeve. Kyle is first year at Hudson now. Kyle was a state champion in Wisconsin when he was in high school and wrestled for the Badgers for Barry Davis. So
we'll take that. Definitely.
So good credentials. And then Dave Clymer. Dave was from Hastings, and Dave was a heavyweight All-American for North Dakota State. So we've got some pretty talented coaches in the room.
Yep. All right, we're going to stand up and to do introductions here for weight.
And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Mustangs, at 106, Braden Casey. And for your Hudson Raiders, freshman, Liam Neitzel. At 113, for the Mustangs, Carver Olson. And for your Hudson Raiders, junior Austin Krenz. At 120, David Grayson. And for the Hudson Raiders, Natalie Clavetter. At 126, for the Mustangs, Colin Wolf. And for your Hudson Raiders, Noah Molson. At 132, forfeit for the Mustangs, Cameron Beck. For the Raiders. At 138, for the Mustangs, Walker Ferguson. And for the Hudson Raiders, Riley Stelzner. At 145, I think this is where Walker's at, right? Walker Ferguson. And for your Hudson Raiders, Andy Ellertson. At 152 for the Mustangs, Steele Schaefer. And for your Hudson Raiders, junior Graham Anderson. At 160 for the Mustangs, John Kluge. And for your Hudson Raiders, freshman, Dawson Clymer. At 170 for the Mustangs, Nick Haviland. And for your Hudson Raiders, sophomore, Ethan Winkleman. At 182 for the Mustangs, Brady Thompson. And for the Hudson Raiders, junior, Ben Drodling. At 195 for the Mustangs, Josh Boyette. And for your Hudson Raiders, senior, Quentin Brash. At 220 for the Mustangs, Cody Kwok. And for the Raiders, Hunter Schertz. And at 285 for the Mustangs, Andrew Schaefer. And for your Hudson Raiders, Ryan Rambo. Head coach for the Raiders, Chris Hanson. Tonight's bout will start at 126.
'26 here we have Noah Moltans and made a change there, Ryan.
Colin Wolf's going to wrestle, I think, right?
Is that what it is? I thought they had Ryan. I know they switched it off and then they switched it again on us here. So.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So what they announce and who they present, I guess, might be different. Starting at 126 here.
I guess we won't know.
No.
Faith of what.
Yeah, yeah. A little slow to present, but Noah's been around wrestling for quite a long time. I know back in the day he was always down in the room, so hopefully all that experience pays off here.
His first varsity start?
This is his first varsity start, so good luck to him.
Kicking off. Here we go.
And here we start.
Colin Wolf for the Mustangs. Sophomore Joel Molson for the Raiders.
Yep, so you are right. They got Colin Wolf there. And on a shot.
Lock on him.
Buster's just trying to gain control here. Up and down to a single.
Was able to come up with it, but not able to convert on it.
Both wrestlers doing a good job of staying in good position and being smart. Noah in on a single. Bolton's pretty tall, so he's able to get behind and wrap him right up. So we'll see.
Pretty good scramble period here.
Yeah, no control yet. Noah's trying to come out the back. Oh, ref calls stalemate there. Depends on which side you're on. You're thankful for it or not.
All right, so some good action, but no scoring in the first minute.
Hand control by Noah there, blocking that. In on a close to being a single, but not quite. Noah's able to defend it pretty good.
Goes to the front headlock again, where he worked this earlier. Wasn't able to convert yet, but he's got good pressure on him.
Good.
Working him, but he's also on the edge of the mat.
Yep, it's just both wrestlers staying in a good position right now. Kind of being smart what they're doing.
That's about as good as action you're going to get in a 0-0 first period.
It is. It really is. So no score. Start of the second. Hudson's choice.
So both guys took their shots on offense, and both guys defended well. So,
well, this is early in the season like this. You get to the third period, you can definitely tell who's in a little bit better shape here, and that happens all too often.
Noah Molson on top. Start the second period.
One caution to Noah.
Menomonie trying to stand. Molson keeping the pressure on.
Got locked hands on Noah here. Break here. On red, locked hands.
So 1-0 Menomonie with locked hands call. Looking at tight waist and ankle tie.
Tight waist, seeing just some good basic, wrestling, staying in good position. But just
Menomonie comes up again.
Yeah.
Got to be careful about his hands.
Yeah, I think you learn that one time, and you don't like to give points away. So it looks like he has that fixed. Doing a good job of staying behind, capping that ankle, and riding tough.
He's sitting on that ankle, which is a
good
ride.
Yeah, it's a good ride. Got that tight waist. Pretty good on mat returns so far. We'll see what happens. Minute gone by here. Trying to pick him up mat return. Green getting warning because he's staying behind.
One for stalling for not taking him back to the mat.
You got a warning for stalling.
He gives him the one.
So
2-0 Menomonie.
Yeah. So back on their feet. 2-0 Menomonie.
Again, there's been good action on both sides. They're really evenly matched guys.
Yep, they've been, countering each other, and I'm doing a good job at that. So both wrestlers seem to be in pretty good
shot.
Good shot.
Then they're
Got in, good and deep, but just didn't follow through, and that happens. So stalemate. 12 seconds left in the second period.
2-0 Menomonie. 12 seconds left.
Nice.
Got single. And
that will be
back.
2 points. 5 seconds left, and he's got one.
Got one swipe.
Needs another swipe. Oh, only got one swipe there for near fall.
Need 2, and he got the 1. But
yep, but that was a great 13 seconds left, and he came up with 2 points. Noah's going to pick down. Definitely going to give him the advantage here, but I think it's going to come down to who gets the last takedown.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see him cut him, and although Menomonie's a little bit taller, so if he's able to ride him, he might have a little bit of an advantage. He's getting those legs in, and that can be dangerous if you don't know how to defend them. He gets him stretched out. Well, seems to be in good.
Now it's a matter of whether or not the ref is going to make him.
Yep, exactly. If he's gonna make him work. I think main thing is when you have legs in, just to keep working, right? If you're trying to move, you're all right. You got to be careful here. You can get near fall pretty easy. So
those are things that these guys are working on. They've been practicing less than 2 weeks. So you've got things like kids who put the legs in, and that really hasn't been something that's been worked on yet because it's just that early in the season.
It is, and sometimes it's not until you're a junior or senior that you really learn how to defend that. So you're 100% right there. If you're a young wrestler and you got someone that's tall and he's using his legs on you, sometimes you just don't know how to escape from it. But he's up off the whistle.
Yep, ripping the hands.
Yep, if he can get away here, he can. There you go. So that's 1 point escape. So 3-2, about a minute left here. Noah in his first varsity match.
He's in the front headlock. That's something the guys have been working on for the last week in the room. So
seeing if he can keep his composure here and bring it home. So both wrestlers duking it out here. I like the ref.
He had good pressure, but he didn't move him. So the ref's going to stand him up with a stalemate.
I think ref's doing a good job here, calling stalemates at the appropriate time. So 50 seconds left.
I think you're right. We're going to see who's got gas left in the tank here.
Got gas, and Stalin could come into play here, backing up. So I think both wrestlers have to be moving forward at each other right now.
I know we already have a caution.
Yep, we do. So Noah's got to stay in there and fight.
45 seconds left.
Yep. He's doing a good job of blocking the hands, though. So Bach, bad time right now. Bach stopped. Not sure why, but coach caught it and brought it to the attention. So
the clock's just not going.
Yeah, it stopped at 45 for about 7 seconds. So not sure what's going on, but they'll get it figured out, I'm sure. Noah was doing a good job at defending that takedown.
So if condition was going to come in, the guy's got a little reprieve here.
Yep. I know Noah works hard. I know that for a fact. See him training outside of the room, so I know he's got some gas. So they're gonna. Looks like they're gonna bring it down to 30, which I guess we'll take that, right?
I think you're right, though. I think there's going to be a takedown here, I think.
Yeah,
and whoever gets it's going to win this match.
Yep, and hopefully it's not sloppy, right? So Noah's in on a single, and if he can hold on to that, right, that's big. He's got to deal with the length, though.
15 seconds left.
Yep.
15 seconds left in the match.
So if he's smart here and he just keeps his composure, he could come out the back and get 2. We'll see if in the leg scramble. No points yet. He gave him 2 there. He secured it.
5-2.
So that's 5-2, and that's the end of the match.
Good win for Noah Boltzmann.
Good win for Noah. Good match too.
Yeah, so those are 2 evenly matched guys, and yeah, that was a good match.
It was good one to kick it off with. So So that was 126. We got 132 coming up. Cameron Beck. I'm not sure how it's going to play out here with forfeits and everything. We already thrown a curveball. I think we're going to have maybe a Cameron come out. Haven't seen him step out. There he is.
So in the when they announced the lineups, they had a forfeit here, right?
Well, they had they have Devin on our sheet, but then they announced Ryan, but then Colin wrestled, and so
I think they are going to take a forfeit here.
Yep, it does look that way. So we'll scratch that.
So Cameron Beck's going to be the winner at 132 by forfeit.
By forfeit, yeah.
Cameron Beck by forfeit.
Which makes the team score 9-0 for Hudson now.
Yep.
With the decision at 126 and a forfeit at 132.
We got Ryan Rambo coming over. Want to talk to him for a second. So Ryan, last year, you were hurt. What'd you miss the most last year?
I miss the aspect of the team and just being with the guys and just hanging out and having a nice, good time with all them.
What are you looking forward to the most this year?
I'm looking forward to get to know these guys, these new guys. We're a really young team. Yeah.
All right. So what kind of goals do you have this for yourself and for the team?
For the team, I got Team State. We got to go there. That's for the team. And for myself, I want to make it deep into the state tournament myself.
All right. What do you see in the room? As far as guys wrestling. Who are your favorites? Who's looking good?
We're all looking pretty good. We're
right.
working really hard, and everybody's working really hard to get as good as they can, the best as they can.
Well, good answer on that one for sure. What else can you say about this season? You're gone for a year. It's COVID. You're just coming off a pretty good football season. What else are you looking forward to?
I don't know. I'm just excited to be wrestling. It's been almost 2 years, and it's just, I don't know. I'm super excited, and I just can't wait to get out on the mat and compete.
Well, we're definitely
can't wait to see you.
Exactly. We're looking forward to it. Had a fun time watching you here 2 years ago. So we're rooting for you, and go Raiders, right?
Go Raiders.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Ryan. All right. We're here with Riley Stelzner wrestling at 138. A minute gone. No score yet.
And so this is Walker.
I'm not sure who they were able to put out there. Riley is a regional champion from last year. Second team Big Rivers Conference. So we got somebody with some credentials coming out here for Hudson.
Definitely, he's fun to watch. He's definitely in every match, and he'll pull some upsets.
Worked his front headlock to the leg, and now he's got it too.
I was gonna say he's in pretty good position here. Just kind of don't rush things. Just
looking for his cradle.
Yep.
He's got it locked.
He's got it locked up, and that can get pretty deadly. That far leg. He's got about
flat.
20 seconds, and he's flat.
He's flat.
There it is.
We had a better advantage than the ref did on that one. We could see it before he could.
We did. So good way to start the season for Riley. First period pin, 17 seconds left. Quick work of it.
You know what that means?
That's going to bring
Good for the crowd.
another 6 points to the team. Going to be 21-0. The scoreboard's saying. That was 38. Moving on to 45 here.
So is there a forfeit coming up? Is that why they got 6 up? They got 6 up for this already?
Yep, they,
Yeah, that'll make it 21.
yeah, but they didn't award any to Mustangs here. So here we got Graham Anderson out at 152.
They usually bring the forfeit out, right? They didn't do anything
They
there.
usually do, yeah. So that's why I'm a little lost here with.
The 152. We've got Graham Anderson against
152.
Bill Schaefer.
Bill Schaefer for the Mustangs and Graham Anderson for the Hudson Raiders.
So Graham took 4th in the regionals last year and was the 3rd team All Big Rivers Conference.
Yep. They have Steele listed as a sophomore here. Wrestlers are out of bounds, bring them back to the center.
And he was 6th at the regionals last year.
That's what I was just trying to look. He was up a little bit. Looks
Yeah.
like maybe he was wrestling, you know, he's a freshman, so maybe wrestling behind some people. But yeah, he, as a sophomore, is able to maybe have a little bit better success in that room, wrestle off-wise. So
Nice double. Comes up to a single now. For the takedown to Schaefer.
yeah. Graham goes down, comes right back up, trying to get that hand control.
So the bottom wrestler was hanging on the leg, and he's got to work up, or the
Yeah.
ref will call him for stalling, and that's what he did.
And hang out back there. So I definitely like some of the new rules, making wrestlers wrestle and trying to keep action going. I agree with all of them. I think everybody does.
So a little less than a minute left in the first period. Graham Anderson trying to hit his stand-up, keeps trying to come up, get hand control.
Both wrestlers are doing good.
He's got good hand control.
Got good hand control and
Looking like he's got a Granby. He's
could
got a
possibly
Granby.
get a reversal here.
He's got him. He's got 2 in
Straight
back
to-
points.
If he keeps that, if he can,
Yep, he's got the swipes.
he's got his near fall. He's just got to. All right. Well, he got his near fall. So 5-point move on that. Big move.
So he set that Granby up nice.
Yeah, he did. He really did. He didn't have that wrist totally locked up, so he had to give that up to get better control. But he's got 2-on-1 there. Good pressure. Going to a half. That is the end of the first period. 5-2 in favor of Hudson.
A lot happened in that first period.
It did. Hudson defers. Menomonie's going to pick neutral.
The high
Ran
crotch
in
came
on
through
a-
it.
Slides that through, tries to go to headlock. If he can lock that up,
Got it.
it might be trouble. There's a lot of time left.
Has it tight.
He's
He
got
does
that
have it
tight.
tight.
He's in pretty good position. He's just got to stay in good position here. Not sure what that was. Potentially dangerous. Might have slipped past the elbow there. So even though he had an arm in there,
Yeah.
I think he slipped past the elbow.
Unfortunate for Graham because he had it really tight.
That was really
Which
tight.
maybe is why he got called.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah. But so that's 5 points for him.
Yeah, so
10-2.
with a minute and a half left in the second. Graham Anderson up 10-2.
Yeah. Looks like Menomonie's trying to recover from that headlock.
Yeah.
That was tight.
And he's got good pressure. He's keeping him
Yep.
broken down and working a bar arm now.
He's got that bar. If he keeps that, works it slowly and stays in control.
He's got a
This
bar
could
and
be-
he's got a
this could be
bar and a
trouble.
half. This could be tight if he
This,
can
yeah,
turn
if
him.
he takes this over tight,
And it
just
is tight.
stays, that's hard to get out of. I don't know how you do it.
Yep.
There it is.
Nice job by Graham Anderson.
Yeah, nice job. So 10-2, and he ended up pinning him in the second period.
Graham Anderson with the
Way to start for Graham.
Another t-shirt. Thank you, Mary.
Oh, I think we got a freshman making his debut here. Another freshman making his debut, and it's a little tougher when you do it at 160.
You know, that is a true statement. You might be wrestling a senior right now coming in at this weight, but we got Dawson. I know he's pumped up. He's had some good success here, you know, coming up through middle school. So he's definitely got some good experience. Interesting to see how this goes. So,
Gotta get the clock.
Clock isn't set right.
Yeah, and I think Dawson Clymer, he's gonna be a good kid for Hudson. He's gonna get bigger.
He's one of those young kids that I was talking about, right? That freshman class. We got Dawson, Liam. We got some others in there.
Nice low single.
That nice low single.
He's gonna take him to his back.
Yep.
2 for Clymer.
He's just being smart, staying in control, staying in a good position. Right to a half. This is.
He's got 2 swipes. So, I think he had him.
But I think he's gonna stack him here.
Yep.
He's got if he touches shoulders and he's got his 2, it's a pin. There you go.
Pin for Dawson Clymer.
Pin for Clymer to start.
Nice way to start your career.
You know, 34 seconds on the mat is pretty good way to start it. So, congrats to Dawson.
Yeah, that's a nice way to start a career right there.
That is. That was 160.
And we're getting ready for Ethan Winkleman. So he's the lone, with Jacob Hanson out, he's the lone state qualifier coming back for Hudson, and he's only a sophomore. So
Yep.
a lot of good things coming for Ethan.
A lot of good things. I know he puts in the work off, outside just the regular wrestling room.
As a freshman, first team All Big Rivers and regional champion.
Yep,
so
he deserves it.
Nick Hadlin. And for your Hudson Raiders, sophomore, Ethan Winkleman.
So we got Nick here. He's a senior versus a sophomore. 2 different styles, it looks like.
Havlin was 4th in the regionals last year.
Yep. That name has been around for a couple of years. Been on a single. Quick single, didn't even have to set it up. But
Let him fight him from here. I don't think he's not gonna give up an easy 2. I don't think.
he's not. And in today's world, all the leg passes and scrambles and everything else, it's a given that you're not going to get any points here until you totally secure it. So
This is a position that Hudson's been working on for the first 2 weeks of the year. So you can see it's paying off for Ethan right now. But he's got to get his leg out of there.
So that is going to be 2 points secured.
Catch back and a nice finish by Menomonie.
Yep. Looks like
45 seconds left. Winkleman's coming up.
Yep.
They are on the edge, but he's got the hands separated, so he gets his 1.
Yep. So kind of looks like he's feeling confident. This is going to stop blood time, I think, for Nick from Menomonie. Going to do some cleanup here.
Got a blood nose on Menomonie, I think.
Yep.
So 33 seconds left. Menomonie leading 2-1. I must say, we haven't had a match here where the kids have been just standing back and stalling. This has been some good action.
I will say, you know what? I think even the kids missed it, right? Getting after it definitely from the start. So this is awesome to see. Yeah, what did Nick wrestle at last year? So he was at 160 last year again. So he's staying where he's at.
Ethan's up from
Was he
45?
Is it 45? Is that where he ended the season last year? I want to say yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he was at 145. But I can remember Ethan being around this program as long as the program.
Well, that's funny that you say that. We're all coaches here, and I know you were down in that youth wrestling room a couple times. So he definitely is one of my favorites down there. So he's been around a long time, and
yeah, he's a great kid. He works hard. He's always come over and says, "Thanks, coach," after practice.
Yeah,
he's a great kid.
He really is.
All right, he's got 30 seconds here to try to score and go ahead at the end of the first period.
So yeah, two different styles here. Nick is short and stocky. Ethan's a little bit longer. So
going in, trying to get a single.
So if he can secure it, you got to be careful here.
Took it to his back.
Whoa, that's big. That's one swipe. Nothing. If he can, 3 seconds left, he's going to get back points. But that's catching someone out of position. And Nick seems like a seasoned wrestler, so he got caught there. That doesn't happen very often.
He got caught, and the clock was his friend there because if that had 10 more seconds, I think he might not have made it.
I agree. So 5-2, big turn there right at the end. Hudson chose down, I think. I don't think there was a defer to Hudson.
Yep.
I think we just picked down. Start of the second. This is going to set up for a big match here. There's going to be a lot of action.
Good hand control coming up. So I think Ethan will be able to get out of here. He's got his one.
Yep.
So 6-2.
Ethan's just got to
just
be
keep
careful.
Good position.
Just be smart here.
Yep, good position.
Two different body styles.
Working the front headlock.
Yep.
And reach it to the far leg.
He's
Riley. I think Riley Stelzner did the same thing. Oh, he had him, and
now they're. Yep, you're right. They got to be. This is good action here.
Yeah.
Ethan has to keep wrestling. Nick's going to come after him, so it's. But there's going to be a couple more points scored here.
They both look like they want to throw, so you got to keep in good position because you can get thrown here.
Yep. So this is an interesting matchup here of body types and styles.
So we're halfway through the match, and it's 6-2 Winkleman.
6-2. He chose down. Hudson chose down. My guess is there's going to be a takedown of some kind here yet.
Oh.
And that is the one that you don't want to do.
A little of a desperation move there.
That is. Unfortunately, you shouldn't do that until you absolutely need to.
And I think
what happens.
Ethan knows how to pin, so I
think
he's got it pretty tight.
Yeah, he's got it tight. He's got 30 seconds. And there it is.
Ethan Winkleman.
Yep, that's a pin. That's a big win. And I'm guessing Nick wishes he had that one back.
Yeah.
But
with the pin,
good match. Good hustle by both wrestlers.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got next match. You might have to commentate this one yourself.
Hey, I've done this before when a Draveling's out there on the mat.
You still might hear me.
Yeah, you can do the match. You just won't have a microphone on.
Exactly.
We'll still hear you.
Yeah. Well, proud to announce Ben Dravelin wrestling his first varsity match at 184. So.
And he's taking on Brady Thompson, who was third in the regions last year for Menomonie.
Yeah. I know Ben's wrestling. Been pretty solid here. Just hasn't been able to crack the lineup behind the Hanson boys, so I know he's excited.
Yeah, Ben's one of the leaders in the wrestling room, so it should be interesting to watch him go here.
Two different styles here too, Menomonie's a little bit long, Ben's a little bit shorter.
They're just feeling each other out right now. A lot of hand fighting. It's Fireman's. Ben's trying to. He's just going to get the two. He's just going to get the two takedown. Oh, two for Haviland, or two for Brady Thompson. Ben Dravin comes to his feet, looking for the stand-up. Trying to peel hands right now. He's got the hands peeled, so good job on getting up and getting the hands out. Makes it 2-1 Ben Draveling. A minute left in the first period. One minute left in the first. Brady Thompson 2, Ben Draveling 1. Shot for a single. Drove him off the mat. We'll come back to the middle and start again with 49 seconds left.
Like you mean it. Like you mean it.
They're kind of staying away to start the match. A little more hand fighting going on now. Shot for Draveling, but not much penetration there. So he is owning the middle of the mat, though. He's definitely owning the center and continues to push Menomonie out. If this was a freestyle match, Ben would be scoring points for that. But in folk style, that's not scored in American folk style wrestling. Ben's definitely owning the center of the mat, though. Good job working his head, working his hands, moving him around. 15 seconds left. Ben's got a leg. Menomonie Brady Thompson trying to come around, but Ben looked like he was in a Granby position and couldn't convert at the end of the first period. Score is Brady Thompson 2, Ben Draveling 1. Ben Draveling gets the choice and he chooses to go down. Start the second period. Nice sit out and reverse. He's got the half in. Brady Thompson comes to his feet. And nice mat return. Got good pressure on him. He's got the half in. Got the far wrist and a half Nelson trying to turn him. It's tough with Thompson on his knees. We'll see if Ben Draveling can knock him off of that base. So minute 20 left. Score is 3-2, Ben Draveling. Sit out. Draveling follows. Again, he's got the force half in with the far wrist. It hasn't broken down, so good riding by Ben Draveling. Less than a minute left in the second period. Ben Draveling up 3-2 and riding tough. Now got a bar arm. They're going to be off the mat here. So come back to the middle with 46 seconds left and Ben Draveling up 3-2. And I'm going to have to do this match on my own because Dad is now being a coach right now. So again, a good tight waist by Ben Draveling. Keep pressure on him. Brady Thompson trying to come up, but Draveling keeps the pressure forward. He's got a cross wrist. Now he shoots a half. Got good pressure on him. Thompson trying to tripod up. He can't get his head off the mat with the pressure that Ben Draveling has on his half. Nice roll through by Ben to keep control. He's got 8 seconds left in the second period. Referee stopped the match. The headgear from Brady Thompson was going over his eyes, so he decided to stop the match with 4 seconds left. Ben Draveling leading 3-2, second period, 4 seconds. It's caution on the top man on Ben Draveling for position on the start. So he tried to come up. Good pressure by Ben Draveling. Good catch in the ankle to ride him out for the end of the second period. So Ben Dravling's up 3-2. He will. Menomonie chooses to go on their feet rather than be down under him, so he didn't have confidence that he could get out. So again, it's going to come down to who can get a takedown at the end of this match to win this match. First time we came to this, Hudson won that battle. We'll see if he. So nice double by Ben Dravling, takes him down. 2 for takedown, 5-2 Ben Dravling. Got the half in again. Got him broken down. He's got him broken down and good pressure. And now he's turned him. And he's got it tight. He's getting the swipes for the ref, so he's got near fall points. With a little pressure, he's got the fall. And Ben Dravling comes up with the pin. So what do you think of that match, Coach?
That was a good match.
Yeah, he wrestled a good match. He was in control of that, and he rode well, and they hit a nice double there to take him down in the third period.
He did. You could tell, though, from the start, a little bit intimidated. Starting his first wrestling match, didn't know what to think, but he got going good. So we had Hunter's shirts here at 195. Hunter's another kid that's been around for quite a while, so excited to see what he can do. He has got Josh Boyette, senior.
Josh Boyette was second in the regions last year, so he's got a good competitor.
I could be wrong, but I think I've seen Josh down at Victory. A lot of kids around here.
Yep.
Put in
He
some
wrestled
extra
Ben
time.
Stelzner in the regional finals last year. Ben pinned him, but he got to the regional finals, so he's got some credentials.
It is.
And Hunter is a undersized 195.
He is. He's he's trying to crack that lineup, and just things will shake out through the season. But he definitely can contribute here. So that's what we're most excited about. The fact that he can wrestle up and compete is always good.
Little duck under. Hunter to his back.
Yeah.
Nice duck.
Yeah.
Now he's got a
Hunter
force
had that
half.
arm back, and that actually worked against him here. So that's a quick 2 points. No back points.
Yep, good job by Hunter not to go to his back.
Yeah. So a minute gone by here. 2-0. Team
Josh
scores.
Boyette working a wrist.
Team scores 45-0. And if you would have asked me coming into this, I would have told you that wouldn't have been the case. But
it definitely looked like this could have been a toss-up coming in, but that's not the way it's working out.
it's funny. You look at something on paper and look at last year and this year and we got coming up, and that's why we wrestle, right?
So Josh Boyette has both legs in, and that's a tough ride. That's a tough ride when you're on the bottom.
So he's 10 seconds left here. Close to trying to get some back points here. Hunter's able to fight it off though. So 2-0 into the first period.
So, yeah, with all that happened there, 2-0 is not bad.
It is not bad at all.
Like I said, he's a regional finalist last year, so Hunter's got his work cut out for him here, but he wrestled tough that first period. So Menomonie takes bottom. They come up right away.
Up right away.
Nice mat return by Hunter.
Yep. I think Hudson did defer though, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I think so.
So that might hopefully play in our favor, but good hustle there.
So Josh Boyette comes up, breaks hands, and gets his one.
Yeah, right back
hits
to
him back with a double.
Back to a double here. So
Hunter's got to just get to his base. Good job of getting to his base there.
Yep.
5-0. Josh Boyette leading with a minute and a half left.
Hunter slow this match down a little bit and pick up some key points here. He's going to have to move though. We're giving up some weight.
Yep, he's working across wrist.
Never easy, yep. Wrestling someone a little bit stronger than you, a little bit bigger isn't easy, so see what he can do.
Bill Hunter's trying to get up to his base.
He's doing a good job keeping his head up so far, working up.
Sit out. Try to keep the legs from coming in
and
now.
Here it is. If he could be smart here and score.
If he can pull him through.
Trying to get it. If he can catch him. Could go both ways though here.
Boyette is forcing a half.
Yep.
So he's got his legs in with a forced half. He hasn't gotten a swipe yet, but
no swipes yet, but there it is.
Now he's getting it.
Got to be careful to be able to switch through here. Going to a Saturday night ride,
now.
Which is really hard to get out of.
Fought it really well.
That's 3 points near fall. 8-0, 25 seconds left. Hunter's still sticking in there fighting though.
There is some fight in Hunter. He's not everybody would fight out of that what he just fought out of.
No, that's a hard move to get out of. Looks like he's got trying to isolate an arm. Tight weight. So end of the second period, 8-0. Coach is telling him to go down. Starting the bottom position here. 2 minutes left. Looking over last year's matches, and one person that we missed this year is Eric Stubendick. He would have probably been in the 52-pound range, but he ended up hurting his knee last year and wasn't able to continue. So definitely.
Yeah, that's too bad. Eric was a good competitor.
He was a scrappy wrestler, and it was fun to watch. So sometimes you got to make the tough calls, and that's what he did.
So we got an 8-0 match here. Of course, 8 points is a major decision. So Menomonie's working which instead of a 3-point decision is a 4-point decision. If they can get 8 or more points, and up to 15 becomes a tech fall then.
Yeah.
So Hunter's going to try to work away, break that lead down to less than 8.
Less than 8. And Josh, not always in the best position here. I think he's taking advantage a little bit of the size here. But here he is. He's working with that leg in, call it, and a half. He got one swipe. Hunter's able to get back. 40 seconds to go. No points yet. Got that leg in and just basically got a claw around the shoulder.
He's fought it pretty well. Hunter's fought it pretty well.
Give him credit.
Yeah, he's a gamer.
He's trying to find a way. He's not giving up, that's for sure. Trying to get 1 point. Avoid that
at
major.
this point. Yeah.
So that was a tough match.
Yep. So
good.
Josh Boyette's a good wrestler. Hunter Schertz, that was a good match for him. He fought it really well, and to not get pinned, to not give up a technical fall in a match like that, I think is a pretty good job.
That was huge. Well, look at who we have here.
Wow, what the heck?
We got Jacob Hanson here.
You take that?
So, Jake, everybody's interested, wondering what's going on, why you're not wrestling, What can you tell us about that?
Well, I had ACL surgery about 5 weeks ago, 9-month recovery time, and that's pretty much taken me out of the season.
Yep. No, we all miss you, definitely. When we
9 months for regular guys, right?
Yeah.
You and Adrian Peterson might be different.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So you did that back at Fargo, right? Is that what we heard?
Yeah, initially heard it at Fargo, heard it a little worse at football, and then just had to get surgery after that.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. So what, with COVID last year and now this, what do you miss the most? What comes to mind every day when you wake up? What do you miss?
Just practicing with the guys. I think that's the funnest part of the sport, is really getting to know your teammates, and it's just tough to know everyone when I'm not there at practice with them or doing things like that.
Yeah, no, that's got to be tough. That's got to be tough. What advice do you have for your teammates though, as you're sitting there watching them? What advice can you give them?
Keep working hard, keep moving, and just enjoy the sport.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that. Anything else you got? Any questions?
What's the future looking like, Jacob?
Still undecided yet. I'm not sure where I want to go to college or what I want to do. So.
Okay. You see wrestling? You see yourself wrestling again?
Maybe, yeah. I'm just still have a lot to think about. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, tough spot.
We hope we see you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
So, well, yeah, no, you're always one of my wrestlers that I love to watch. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you this year for sure. So.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So while we're gone, we missed a match with Quentin Bratch and Cody Kwok, a fall for Menomonie.
Yeah. So Menominee's on the board with 10. Hudson's at 45. We got Ryan Rambo out there. I know he's going to get after it. 220.
Ryan Rambo went up to bumped up from 220 up to heavyweight for this match.
Got the takedown. Was in control. Ended up giving up control, and so now it's back up on their feet, 2-1, and he's trying to work it. So flurry of action there. He ended up getting the takedown, so 3-2.
So Ryan Rambo's really mobile, and so when he bumps up to heavyweight, that's a challenge for the guys he's wrestling.
Yes, it is. Thing is that he's been wrestling. He's been a big kid for quite a while, so he's been wrestling around this weight, and he's used to it. So. And like you said, he is, for a big kid, he can move, and that's probably one of his greatest attributes. So it's fun to watch, too. Always trying to give 110%. He's good pressure on him, pressure forward, has a wrist. Looking to isolate the other now.
Brian's another football player, right?
He's a football player. He's on the offensive line. Had a good. He didn't know if he wanted to go out this year because of his injury and was afraid, of getting hurt
bar
again. He just turned him here. This could spell trouble because
he can sag back now. He might be able to get the pressure to.
Ryan will definitely take advantage of this. Got plenty of time yet. There it is.
Rambo goes up to heavyweight and gets the fall.
Starting off with a fall for Ryan, yep. Yeah, so he started offensive line and definitely was a huge asset there. Still has one more year yet.
So I think we got the match we've been talking about.
Here's the match we're talking about.
Up at 106. We got Liam Neitzel, who's a freshman for Hudson, All-American from this summer, against Brayton Casey, who's been a Greco-Roman state champion. They've got a history, and they're pretty evenly matched, so it's going to be a good one.
Yep, and I know Neitzel family has some ties to Menomonie, so just makes it even more interesting. So.
And for your Hudson Raiders freshman, Liam Neitzel.
These two probably know each other pretty well. In a weird position there.
Yep,
it looks like Neitzel should come out on top. That's going to be 2 points.
Yeah,
Liam.
Nice movement by Liam.
Yeah, Liam's got a really smooth takedown.
Nice ankle pick.
Even if you know it's coming, it's hard to stop. So.
Yeah, this could be a state tournament match right here.
This easily. I know everybody in our section, region for sure, but section is interested in this match.
Got a bar arm and got a bar and a half.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to take it the other way.
Yeah.
Putting good pressure on him. Keeping pressure on his head.
Yeah.
He's going to try to tilt. He's going to try to tilt him here.
Try it. The thing I hate to see is matches like this when a wrestler tries something and gets out of position and gets caught. So Menomonie coach is going to come over and question something. He might be questioning the start position.
I think he wants one.
Two nothing. Favor of Liam.
Minute 5 left.
I know all of us in Hudson have been excited to see Liam start varsity here. See his work coming up.
Looking for that cross wrist tilt.
Yep. Seems comfortable here. For your first varsity match, this is a big match to have.
Yeah. Yep. Casey turns and gets a 1.
Yep.
45 seconds left in the first period. 2-1 Neitzel.
Yep. So it'll be interesting to see with Casey's, winning Greco and Liam winning freestyle.
Nice double.
Yeah, that was deep. That was nice.
Neitzel. Man, he hit him.
Yep.
That was Jordan Burroughs like. That's where
that
was a nice double he hit him with right there.
Yep.
Total penetration.
Yep. You can't.
Now he's got him broken down. He's got him on his stomach. And if you got a guy on their stomach, you're in control.
Well, and he's got that leg split, so that's just tough, right? I don't know, you're fighting the wrist, but tied up.
That's a nice first period by Liam Neitzel.
It is 4-1.
Up 4-1.
Green's choosing down.
Yep. He feels he can get away. He comes up right away. Go for hand control. Gonna come up again. The tripod's up nice. Looking for those legs to come in.
He's got to stay in good position here. If he gets too high, he's going to lose it.
He's going to shake him.
He's going to get shaken
down.
there.
He's going to get there. At the back door for 2.
So 6-1 here, starting to take control of this match. Second period. I like that. Comes at him on the line.
These are two good wrestlers.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a joy to watch these guys.
Best thing is that 106 pounds you usually don't see quite a match like this.
Yeah, you don't see this kind of experience for a freshman.
Exactly. There's that.
Nice single.
Yep.
Single. He didn't get full penetration, but then he went across for the ankle pick and limp arm this. He'll come out.
He's smart. He gets that leg in, So
got the leg in.
So we'll see if. Oh, careful. I don't know whose arm he was calling that on. Hudson coach has questioned that call.
Yep, Coach Hanson is saying still had the legs in.
He has a case for it.
And if you
know
have the legs in, you are usually riding.
Yeah,
so
I know why he's saying it. We're back at start neutral here. Minute left in the second. Hudson up by 4. The thing is Liam's.
That ankle kick.
Liam's.
Casey wants to go for body.
Yeah,
Liam wants
and
to
it's
go
not working.
legs.
It's not working out for him. So he's got to be careful here. He's got to be really careful here.
Yep.
He's almost. There you go. That was
dangerous position for both of them.
Dangerous for both of them, but Casey could have
Yeah, we got 20 seconds left in the second period. Liam Neitzel up 6-2.
Liam seems to be controlling the feet, though. Kind of setting the tempo
I
here.
think Casey wants to go upper body with him.
He does, and I think Liam's
Liam
smart
doesn't want
enough
any part of it.
not to do it. He's got his hips back. He's smart about it. Staying in the center, circling.
Keep the offense going, though. He wants to
Yep.
keep his shots coming.
Yep.
There's that ankle pick.
There's that ankle pick, and with his length, he's got
the leg in.
that is two.
Well, Coach Hanson got that takedown because that's the exact same position they were in.
It is.
Before when he didn't get the two.
It is, and you can tell this is a big match because each coach has been to the front table a couple times now. So both coaches fighting for their wrestler here. So 8-2 though.
But Chris Hanson's been around the sport a long time, and all he did on that last one, he knew he wasn't going to change his mind, but he planted a seed.
Yeah, and it's true though. It was a good move, and he did have control.
So 8-2, 2 minutes left in this match. Brayden Casey on the bottom.
Yeah.
Broke him down. He's got a nice tight waist, and he's got the.
Yeah. If he, he's gonna have to move and just control that arm tight waist. He's comfortable in this position. Break it, bring it back to the center.
Liam is wrestling really confident. For a kid wrestling his first varsity match ever.
Against a pretty good kid.
You see the experience.
Definitely. Liam's been all over wrestling, so he's been on the big stage before. Oh, it looks like reversal here. Just
put the legs in, but he got extended, and Casey was able to come out the back. So it makes it 8-4.
8-4.
Minute 20 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam's been able to tripod up and get hand control and get away, so
he'll
continue to keep trying that.
Yeah, Liam's
got to
length
keep the legs out.
Definitely been in his favor this match, it seems.
Yeah.
A little bit longer, can grab for that leg, can use it on the bottom, a little bit better position. Got a minute left here. Casey on top. This type of thing, I think you just try to work for the turn. And there he goes, gets a little bit out of position.
Nice.
And there's 2-point reversal. So
now Liam's got his legs in, and he's got good pressure.
Yep, he's got good about.
He's got a force half in.
I think he's got to watch that potentially dangerous though there. Getting that elbow too far up.
He's got a Turk in.
He's got the leg split with control,
but he's using clock.
It's just
down to 20 seconds.
He's wrestling a good match here.
Yeah, great match. He's up 10-4. Got 15 seconds left, and he's got a bar. He's got the wrist captured, and he's got a bar.
Yeah.
And this was a heck of a debut for Liam Neitzel.
Well, great first match. Big congrats. And that's the one of many I think we're going to see. So,
yep, that's a nice start for Liam Neitzel.
Yep.
By decision.
Brayden Casey's a good wrestler. He just beat him 10-4 in his first match ever, and he beat a really, really good wrestler. So, congratulations to Liam Neitzel. Now we got Austin Krenz coming up.
Austin Krenz.
He's going to take on Carver Olson from Menomonie. Austin was third in the regionals last year and a third-team Big Rivers Conference selection, so got some credentials, and I think Menomonie's guy might be newer.
Yep, I know Austin's definitely looked forward to wrestling varsity. He's put some extra work in.
Carver Olson from Mustangs.
We'll see what
and for your Hudson Raiders,
able to do here.
Austin Krenz.
Good flurry here to start. no control yet. And Austin comes out on top with.
Been kind of topsy-turvy, but he's got him in trouble. He's
Yeah.
got his arm captured. And
got swipes going, so he gets this deep and tight.
it's a long time to be on your back.
It
You
is.
still got a minute and a half left.
Yep. And he was able to bridge up and get out of it. So that's going to be 5 points total. Trenton's still controlling that far arm, wrist. Going for what we call the butcher, I think. He's able to suck him back and
He's got him in
get
trouble.
some pressure on, get off his knees.
He's got a minute. He's got him on his back, and he's still got a minute, and he's got
Yep.
that arm crossed.
Yep.
He's got that arm pinched.
I
I haven't seen this.
That's tight.
yeah,
I know.
It looks like he's pinned to me.
Yeah, he's just got that one shoulder up, which I see why the ref's not calling it. If Austin could get a little pressure on that near side there. That's another 3 points, so that's 8.
Puts it up to 8-0 with 30 seconds left in the first period.
Putting legs in. See what Austin can do with that. Got a nice power half. So 15 seconds left.
Probably not going to be able to pin him there, but he's going to get his points.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get a pin out of it. It's not tight enough.
It's going to be 11-0 at the end of the first period. You know, Austin's bided his time behind A.J. Henn and has worked hard, and you know, he's got Liam to wrestle every day in the room, and that's gonna benefit him.
Definitely, you know.
And you'll see that in wrestling lineups. You rarely see a really good guy without good guys around him because they wrestle him every day.
Well, I don't know if you watched the Gopher match here when they wrestled Oklahoma, but that was a nice
Hip toss.
nice
Threw him right
toss
to his back.
to the back. And if he's not pinned, that might be match.
Yeah, it'll be tech fall if it's not a pin.
It's going to be a long time to stay on your back, and he's got that tight. So I would imagine.
I would think this is.
There it is. Starts off the season with a pin.
And by pin, Austin Jones! Immediate t-shirt for John Day,
I was saying that Gopher match where, I think Minnesota's guy was ranked number 3 or 4, placed 3rd at Nationals last year and had to wrestle a kid from Oklahoma. And his wrestling partner was Dayton Fix, so the Oklahoma guy ended up winning. All because of a tough room, I think.
Yeah.
120.
So this could be a first for Hudson Wrestling here?
As a starter, I know we had Jasperson
Yeah,
about
probably,
a year ago, but I'm not
probably-
sure if she started.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit different back then. This time it's a little bit more mainstream to have girls wrestling. So
Natalie Cleveter is out, a freshman at 120. Wrestling Davon Grayson.
Devon Grayson for the Mustangs. And for your Hudson Raiders, Natalie Cleveter.
got to get her head out of there.
Natalie scores the first 2.
Yep.
It's going to be a scrappy match.
Unfortunately, her hands weren't locked, but they were touching.
Yeah.
So it's going to cost her 1 point. She does have the takedown. Ooh, he reaches back.
She's got a leg in. She
definitely uses that. Interested to see she's got a leg in. And she's going to do, if she can get off her hip there, scramble here. I'm impressed with just her wrestling intelligence here.
Yeah, for a freshman, she's riding legs. She's looking. She knows what she's doing.
Turning the right way and doing the small little details. This could be huge.
Back. Boy, he looks pretty fat.
Yeah. And she secures it with a win. That's a great start.
Natalie Cleveter ends the match with a fall. That's amazing. The final score is 66-10. I would have never, ever.
I sat down and told you what I thought, looking at what we did last year and this year, and I would have thought it would have been a little different.
And I asked the coaches yesterday at practice, I said, so what do you think? And they said, you go either way. 66-10 is not either way.
Nope. Good start.
So pretty great performance by the Hudson wrestling team tonight.
Good way to start it.
Yep, inexperienced, and but they showed that the hard work in the room paid off, even though they're inexperienced.
Yep. So good way to start it. And next week we got Chip, I think it is. I should know it if we're home
Chippewa
or away,
Falls.
but
it's at Chippewa, I think.
I can only look at what I got going on this week right now. We do have Raiders are going to be in Edina this weekend wrestling. It's a JV and varsity tournament, so I'm looking forward to that.
Thanks so much for coming out.
I know some of the college wrestlers are going to be wrestling too, so if you're interested in that, go to track, see where the different colleges are wrestling.
But a pretty nice start to a season for the Hudson Raiders.
It's a great start, huge start.
And some big wins for freshmen in their first matches ever for Hudson.
Big wins, and you know, Menomoni's not a slouch team, so.
Yeah, this score is going to get out, and there's some teams in the Big Rivers are going to say, what?
For sure, I would have thought it would have been a little bit different score.
Yeah.
So. Good start to the season, and looking forward to the rest of it. So you get to join me at home matches, right? Is that what you're signed up to do?
Yep, I will be here for, and if I can, it depends on where some of the away matches are, but certainly for when home matches, I'll be here.
Yep, and I know it's hard, just the logistics, trying to make everything work out sometimes, so glad to have you, and that's all I got tonight.
All right, signing off with a Hudson victory.
There you go. Thanks, everyone.